Hey guys, it's Caramel. Today I will be working on another spread for my bullet journal. This one's August, obviously, and I'm doing a baking theme, which I'm really excited about. I actually came up with that pretty recently. I was thinking about doing something with fireflies or flowers, but I feel like it's been done a lot, and I just wanted to try something that hasn't been done all that often, or I haven't seen very many places. So I decided to go with a cooking or baking with cookies. So yeah, I started off with inking it in and filling out the little chocolate chip cookies, and I wanted to leave like a little sparkle or something. I don't know what it's called, like the reflection of the light. And when I wanted to add the color, I decided to just go over the chocolate chips, but actually that turned out to be a mistake because, well, one, I covered the shimmer of the cookies chips and it looks burnt. Not as appetizing as I want it to look. Overall, it didn't turn out as great as I was wanting it to look. I wanted the cover page to look very appetizing and like yummy chocolate chip cookies, and it didn't. I didn't pull it off the way I wanted it to. I guess I probably should have had a reference with me, but I just had to go with it and just deal with the weird cover page. But at least it's just a cover page, so I don't have to look at it too much. What in the world am I supposed to do about that? Okay, let's figure out. Since the pages in my bullet journal are so thin, and my idea this month for the highlights of my day was to make it look like a recipe had been inserted into my bullet journal, I decided to cover up the extra color with another piece of paper. Sometimes accidents turn out much better than it would have without it, and I feel like this is one of those cases. The inserted page achieved the look I was going for much better than it would have if I just inked it in my opinion.
Your lights just died, Claire.
Oh! Did you not just see them? They just went.
What in the world? I mean, I saw it, but I didn't think about it. How did they just up and die?
Yep, up and died.
That's great. So yeah, back to the video. I finished the highlight of my day in cursive, and then I moved on to writing all the numbers. See, the only thing that I really didn't like about the inserted page is that the lines, there weren't exactly 31 lines, so I had to squish all the numbers together and kind of just guess. So you could see there's a little extra spot at the bottom, and I decided to leave that blank at the moment and move on to the quote page. If you've seen my other videos, you might notice that I've never done a quote page before. That's because I devote all my pages to productive things, but since I had an open page this month, I decided, hey, might as well do a quote. So I did the secret ingredient is always love, but if you didn't know, if you're doing a quotes page, you must be able to spell things, and apparently I cannot, even if the word is right beneath what I'm writing. I spelled it wrong. Why did I do that? I was like, that looks weird. Why does that look? Yeah, it's wrong. Okay. Well, I'll get back to that in a second. So yeah, I moved on, outlined the love because I felt like it didn't stand out enough, and decided, nope, I don't like it. It just, for some reason, this quote page, no. I just really it was not working the way I wanted it to. This is my first experience with the quote page, and it's, it's okay. It's not awesome. The best part about it was the very like the secret ingredient, and even that I wasn't a huge fan of. So yeah, when I covered up the always with the brown paper, did the same thing and moved on to the love and cut that out of the white sticker paper that I got in the July video, and I think that it turned out pretty good. You can see my struggle here with trying to get the back off the sticker. I don't know if maybe I'm the only one who struggles with this, but I mean, seriously, I'm not good with getting stickers off. I don't know what it is, but yeah. I have no nails. Aha! That took much longer than I probably should have. After I finally put the love sticker down, I decided that I really liked it. I had to outline the love with the black pen because you could still see after I put it down the black outline of the other love before, but despite that, I think I would have added it anyway, even if that wasn't there, and I think it turned out pretty good. I'm pretty excited about it. I will probably do a quote page again. I don't know how many I'll do, but yeah, the experience was pretty good. So, well, despite the craziness, it was fun. Now moving on to the monthly spread. The monthly spread's always my favorite spread to do just because it's a lot. I don't know why I like doing them so much, but I don't know, it's just a lot of fun for some reason, just the organization of all the paper and I don't know, all this stuff gets me excited. The mixer in the bottom right corner at the moment was actually the inspiration of the spread this month. I liked the idea of the baking theme. I've always been a baker, or well, been a baker as in I want to be one. I don't really get the opportunity to do it all that often, but when I do get to do it, at least for fun, I really enjoy it, and I was just really excited about doing this type of theme just because it's just kind of me. Now moving on to my lined calendar where I write out all my dates and to-dos on those certain days. Oh my goodness! I don't have the best pens in the world, honestly. These masterclass pens that I have, like, you'd think that they are really good, but first, they just smear and they get everywhere. They get all over my hands, they get all over my pages, they just bleed through everything. I don't know. I don't have great pens at the moment, but I'm hoping to get better ones. But yeah, also my black pens aren't all great. I keep losing them too, and I steal them from my sister. So yeah, right now I am moving on and getting all the stuff that I want pasted into my bullet journal. I definitely go maximalist with these spreads. I know I've said this before, and I'm sure you've already noticed. But I love the collaging and pasting in pictures, and I don't know what it is, but maybe it's just I've always been into this type of stuff, so I don't know. It's just been fun to do. Right now I am doing the scheduled weeklies, I guess. And I decided to write, I don't know what to call them, but I've decided to write them on cookies this month. They don't look, I don't know really if they look exactly like what I want them to. Like, they're supposed to look like cookies, and the chocolate chips at the very top, that's what they're supposed to be, are supposed to somewhat represent or like look like what the words on each day of the week looks like, but I don't know if I achieved exactly what I was going for. I mean, I showed it to my sister and she was like, they kind of look like chocolate chip cookies. I understand that they look like cookies. And I was like, okay, I guess they sort of look like cookies. So at least I got that much. So now we're moving on to the quote that I wanted on this page in the bottom left corner. But apparently you won't get to see the whole thing because I don't know how to position cameras. So yeah, you noticed. Yeah, I noticed like just now as soon as I finish. Oh, I did a lot of that off the screen. Oops. Sorry about that. So yeah, it said life happens, chocolate helps, which I felt was very applicable to this month's theme. Now we're moving on to the brain dump page, which I wanted it to look like a cookie sheet. I connected it with the picture above with just kind of sketchy chocolate chip cookie drawings, which I felt like it turned out pretty good. But yeah, I just kind of extended the extra little cookies on the cookie sheet picture, and then added my own little like crumbs and stuff like people had eaten off of it, and left a lot of space so that I could just have a brain dump page and fill that up however I want. But yeah, moving back to the quote, just filling it out, making happens and helps stand out better. And now I am grabbing extra little printouts that I cut and just pasting them in there. And now we're moving on to the weekly spread, finally. Last spread for this month, at least at the moment. I didn't really know what I wanted for this. The past few months I've been kind of leaving it open to like, oh, I'll just fill it out however I want, but I haven't been enjoying doing that as much, so I decided this month to fill it out and have certain like places for each week, and I feel like I've liked that a lot more than the other months spreads. And I've done this type of thing before, but I've never had this like a whole 2 pages to fill up with this type of thing when I did that, at least. So yeah, there's that. Now we're writing the week 1 through 8, which I think that is incorrect. There's not 8 weeks in August. I guess I was just going with the date. And now I'm adding stickers and paper inserts wherever I feel like it needs. No! What are you doing? What are you thinking? Come on. Come out. Ah! Like I said earlier, I'm not great with stickers. I love them though. I love pasting stickers and little inserts in. But yeah, I actually kind of probably got ahead of myself with pasting all these stickers in. I didn't know when to stop, and I probably kept going and could have kept going, but I did it. So yeah. Okay. I think that is it. No, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Now for the flip through. So that is my August spread. I don't think that I would say this is my favorite theme I've done so far. It turned out okay. I'm usually not a huge fan of pink, but with this one it turned out okay. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for watching and bearing through these videos while I'm learning to film the videos and to edit them and to do the voiceovers. So yeah, just thanks for watching through that. Yeah, but if you liked it, please don't forget to subscribe, and feel free to comment about other things you might want to see. Thanks for watching, and bye.